Mr. C here again with another lesson on Photoshop animations. So if you haven't already opened up Photoshop, do so and choose File, New. This is going to be called Fun, and so the name is Fun, 200 pix by 200 pix by 72 RGB color, and the background is white. Choose OK. Alright, so we've got our white background. Now we're going to change to our text tool. Text tool on the left hand side there on the toolbar, and we want to change the font to Times New Roman. Now remember, the fonts are in alphabetical order, so you may have to scroll down a ways to find it. Once you have chosen Times New Roman, make sure it's on bold, and we want to change the size to 72 point. We also want to make our font color blue, so click on the color swatch and then choose the blue color and then choose OK. Now we also want to make them all caps, so I'm going to show you a quick simple way of getting all caps. I'm going to use the character in paragraph panel, and you can see I have it toggled on already. This TT means all caps, and anything I type, no matter if it's in lowercase or uppercase, it's going to be a capital letter. Alright, so let's hide that for now, and we're going to start. So we're going to start by clicking the once in the on the square, and we're going to type the letter F, and again it should be blue, and then hit the check mark. Now click anywhere on the square, and we're going to make that the letter U. So each one of these letters are going to be on a different layer, and then finally we want the letter N. So don't forget to hit the check mark after each time. So now you can see in our layers palette we have the letters F, U, and N, and we now want to line them up. So I want to take the letters and kind of center them, spread them out a little bit. You're going to have some room in between, and so we have the word fun. That looks pretty good. Move that over just a little bit. Not so much spacing in between the letters. Alright, that's not too bad right there. Doesn't have to be perfect for this example, but again, what we're going to be doing is using a duplication technique and making our letters different sizes or appear to get bigger or grow. Alright, so now the next thing we want to do is duplicate each one of these layers. So I'm going to select each layer, hold down Shift, select the first layer, and then hold down Shift and select the last layer I want to duplicate. Remember, the shortcut key for duplicate is Control J. That makes a copy of each of the letters. Okay, and so now we have 3 new letters. And now we want to arrange them so that the copies are right above the original letters. So just like that. So we have F, F copy, U, and U copy, N, and N copy. So we've arranged the letters to the way we'd like them to appear. So first thing we were going to do is we're going to change the size of the copy layers. So I'm going to first select the F copy. So you can see the layer is highlighted, and I want to again choose that selection tool, or text tool, not selection, text tool, and I want to highlight the letter F. And I want to change the size of it, so I want to move it to 48. You can see it becomes smaller, and I'm going to make it 48 points. All right, and I want to do that for each of the following layers. So the U copy is the same principle. Highlight it and change that to 48. Click the check mark. And then finally the N copy. Highlight that. Change that to 48. Click the check mark. Alright, so now you can see we have 3 different letter sizes, font small and font large. Okay, now you notice we lost the word copy. That's okay. We'll be able to do this without a problem. Okay. Now, I think there's one thing we want to change here. So I think we want to do the background color black. So notice what I did here. I clicked on the background. See, it says background color. So I'm going to choose black. I'm going to click OK. I want to choose the background layer. And then I'm going to press Control and the backspace key. Notice that it turns the background black. Okay. And then I want to choose the large letters this time, again with the text tool. And I want to change, not small letters. So I cancel that. You can tell which is highlighted. There we go. And I want to change that to white. Check mark. First I click OK, and then the check mark. And then the U. Choose white. Hit the check mark. See, I'm bypassing a step by just selecting the color swatch. Notice that it turns the white color, and then I hit check. So there, I've got the large letters white are fun, and the lowercase letters or smaller letters are blue. Okay. Alright, so now we're ready to open up our timeline. Again, if it's not open, click the Windows drop down, make sure there's a check mark, or select the timeline to get the check mark, and we want to create a frame animation. So now we've got one frame. We want to duplicate the frame 6 times, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames, a total of 7. So the first frame we want to select, we want just the background color, so we're going to turn off every piece of text. Alright, then we're going to select the second frame, and we want to turn on the white F. Then we want to turn on in the third frame, turn on the blue F. And then in the fourth frame, we want to turn on the blue F and the white U. And then in the fifth frame, we want to turn on the blue F and the blue U. And then in the sixth frame, we want the blue F, the blue U, and the white N. And then the seventh frame, we want the blue F, the blue U, and the blue N. So you can see it's going to kind of punch you there. It's going to start out and just kind of flick the letters up at you. So that's pretty cool. Alright. So we've got that. We want to save this as fun. So just click File and Save. And again, it should already be, the name should already appear there in the file name. Click Save and OK. And then finally we want to do a Save for Web. The only thing we might want to do here with our thing is to repeat it forever. And we'll leave those at 0 seconds, and that way it just kind of keeps. And we might want to slow that down too. So let's select all the frames. Maybe that last one, we'll hold it for a second, and then choose the other 6 and maybe have them go about 0.2 seconds. That looks pretty good. So, again, you can change it to whatever speed you think is appropriate. And let's just choose Save for Web. And we're going to save and save again. And that's it. So again, if you have any questions, you need any help, please see me during class or during your study halls, advisories, or before or after school. So again, pause, rewind, and use these videos to your advantage. Alright, so signing off. This is Mr. C. So exiting out and save my changes. And we'll see you later.